Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So tonight I'm going to talk about aftermath of Sports Day 2024 at Moneague College. Let's get right to it. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification for upcoming videos. Well, today's one of those days where, as I said when I did the preview earlier this morning, that rain fell early this morning, and then when I left home, rain started to fall. It was falling before I left, and then I was trying to get taxi. Guys, one of the things I noticed that it seems like when rain falls, doubt I'm the only one notice this, but when rain falls, especially if it's hard, it's harder to get taxi. It's harder to get taxi before you leave. That's not always, but it's like it's harder to get taxi when rain falls. So when rain fell, I waited a little bit. I was an umbrella. Okay, I'm an umbrella hat and then everything. And after a while, I said, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna walk up to school. It wasn't my plan originally. I mean, the plan is to get school started. I wanted to preserve some energy to get to, so I had to walk. Pretty much halfway, well, they picked me up and yeah, to go. I went to school. So I went to school. It was still falling, but I was supposed to say, it was just it stopped slowly but slowly. It was the cafeteria, and slowly but slowly it stopped falling, and it didn't really fall much for the rest of the day after that. We were able to get well. First of all, we started supposed to say extremely late as heck. As I go along with this video, I'll talk about the turning points. I believe why today was one of those days. It was a lot, It was good, of course, but it had some roughness, rough patches into it, and I did there. So in the aftermath, well, I will tell you this: there will be a part two because after the whole sports day thing, yep. What I tell you, there will be a new champion for this year for the house. Henry came in as a champion. Well, there's going to be a new champion after this year. I'm going to do a part two of it because Mondays we'll find out the final result. That means everything. And then after Monday coming, it'll be no doubt after that. Can't wait to talk about that. As right now, let's talk about. Yeah. So, as I said, it was late. No, yeah, so we're waiting for the house to get yourself ready. I got there early, of course, try to get there as early as possible. And EDJ came out first. I see some person in my house, but yeah, they come in. After raising the game, then we did the parade. We did this parade thing every year that we watched on the field. Went out there, so Indians went first, and then my home went, and then you had Robbie, I believe, and then you had Edie James, and then after that you had like a little dance off session, pre-session. After that, we had to really started. So the friends that was done today, 1500 meters, 800 meters, 400, 100, 200, burpees, walk race, three-legged against spoon, sack race, math race, relays, of course, cheerleading competition. Pretty much, there's some events that were supposed to be done originally, but didn't get to, like the 50-meter. I think that was supposed to be done, but I didn't get to. Um, I guess that's what happened when you start late. You have other activities like skipping, we didn't get to do that too. I think more activities will be done if we started earlier. I think that if anything we should take from this is it's important to start early in the event, especially certain events. No, it depends on the event you're doing because certain events you can start before you start late and you can pick up most of it, if not all of it. But certain things like sports centers are a completely different thing. There are a lot of things, you have men and women, and for me, and you have tug of war as well. So for me personally, what I did today in the sports day, I did the walk race, of course, and I did the tug of war. I didn't even do that last year. I did one thing, this I did two. So compared to last year when I did the walk race, I came last. Honestly, it was last year was nuts. Where I had, I remember one of the marshal lady came in and asked us who's going to walk race. And I volunteered, and then I remember when I kept his mouth, I said, sure. I said, yeah. And then before the race started, there was some confusion and everything there. I almost did not compete in that race. I was like, damn. Honestly, that's something I actually did eventually because I went upstairs. Actually, good thing I came back down quick and did the race and actually. But this time around, okay, so when I did the race, first of all, when women did it, they went first to overlap they do, and then after the male. This time around, first walk race now was different. Women went at the same time, but the difference is for women went 2 laps and most men had to go 3 laps. So last year I had to do four, this time I'm looking down, so it's three. So normally last time, this time I just be like, you know what, going to have to make adjustments and wait, I'll be back, Connor. I'm back. So I decided, say, oh, I need to make some adjustments. So I did eventually I did make adjustments. So when they started at the same time, I said, I'm gonna pace myself this I'm not gonna really go full far until and I studied better than I did last year because I came last when I did the work race. I think there were a couple of reasons thinking about it now. One of them was because I was going off prior to the race, and then number two, okay, so what happened for me personally is that I got thrown off prior to the race, and then number two, it was my first time doing the walk race against the big boys. It's not the same as the females, and I think it just reminded me that there's a difference when you because I used to when I was walk past most of the time I didn't really have to worry about it's wanted to walk past when nobody's really challenging you. So now walk fast when somebody challenges you. That's a completely different thing. I found it hard way, but I just first that's there. Then that and then the next thing actually that experience can help me out. Honestly, think about this experience last year, experience did the work is ever for this one. Consider that I know it's like a bit challenge now. So even though semi adjustment. Do I wish I had get some training prior to the working system? Yeah, but it didn't happen. And as I said, it's one thing to walk by yourself. There's nothing wrong. But walking by yourself when someone's trying to do, that's not the same thing. I think you have to put more energy into it. Being challenged and not being challenged are the same thing. So today went honestly for my whole things for the most part we're just, I don't know, we're clicking. But at least I will say this: I give my heart props. Handling very props. Even though things were quick, we still went out there, and even though numbers not really our favor, we still went on the participate everything that we did last year. That ain't easy to pull off, y'all. Now you have to have big numbers to do that, but it's possible to do with that limit numbers I have. Possibly in the sports day, it's possible, that's for sure. But we did that very short. Yeah, we had to because if we miss even one, that would be a big deal. That would be a burger. So yeah, we had to be like we had to there's some person do more events and thing there and thing there. So and then the cheerleading I would say this once. Even when you set a plan and even when plans don't go as planned, it's really good to still improvise and make adjustment in. That's why it's good to have plan A, plan two, plan A, plan B, C, or down the line, Something if you use the things not clicking constantly, you need to have multiple plans. If things not clicking, if you ask me, my opinion, you need to have multiple plans if things not clicking. If you're not clicking for the most part, then you still can have it in the back pocket, but you really don't need to use it for the most part. You get me? But if you constantly feel like you use things not clicking for you for the most part, then you're going to need multiple plans in your back pocket to use. That's for sure. To kind of whatever. So instead of getting frustrated, because it's easy to get frustrated when you're constantly clicking. So frustrated kicked in. Can understand why? Because you had Hammer was clicking prior, small number, person being exhausted, having depth. It's just remember having depth is important. Whether it's supposed to or you did champs or not did it. If you have depth, at least persons who were really the ace don't really have to do much. But today was a lot. Turning point. So first of all, the turning point why I said sports year for this year was first of all I knew that sports this year would be tough. Not because only because we hunted. Because we hunted last year. It's just that the number is wrong. Just that alone and other stuff. First of all, we started late. That covered my squat. And number two, When you start late, you have to be speed, so you don't even have time to recover. How the hell? And if you're not fit to begin with, let me tell you something. If you need some influence and you're not fit to begin with, recovery time is important, and you're not getting much of that, you're gonna get injured. The injury might not be serious, but you're gonna get injured, or something's gonna you're gonna cramps or something. It's not that serious, but when you keep speeding up doing influence, I think it's the key is to be fit. When you're not fit, you need as much recovery time as possible. When you're fit, you still need recovery time, but not much. That's for sure. When you're not fit, however, and you're in a situation where you're doing several events, and eventually it's going to take a toll. And I think that's important. When going to sports, I think you need to get some rest the night before. If you have my suggestion for this is supposed to rest the night before, because if you go a couple of days without sleeping or a day or whatever it is, it don't matter. If you a day, it'll affect you as they go along. When you do sports things, especially doing several activities, you need to be the very best. You can't do that if you don't get sleep. It's gonna take a toll on you as day one, especially if you do multiple activities. If you do one, maybe, but if you do multiple, that's a different thing. You need to everything. Make sure you're in shape. Make sure you get some sleep. Everything there. And make sure physical in physically in condition. Yeah, man. So as I said, gonna be the champion. This is either Roman Morris or AJ is gonna win, but either or, whoever wins will fight on Monday. Congratulations, some not on winning sports at 2024. Who wins it, deserve it. And I said this morning is just who wants it more, and we're gonna find out the full result by Monday. That's where it was decided just like last year. It's down without doubt this time. So and then yeah, I did the tug of war. The last time I can recall doing tug of war, that's probably back when I started class sports day. That's a while back. So on this one, so us here we win again, did it against Club. Out of the two matches, that's the best one because when the second semifinals between Illigins and Romulus, that was quick. I felt look at it like if we lose to them, lose to the Robbins, we should be ashamed of ourselves. And then so now if we get the third place and we put I thought they would put up a fight, to be honest, after that rubbish. That's what I thought. But it didn't. So in the finals, I thought if the finals was longer, it didn't. Like, wow. Maybe if we face EDJs, it'd be maybe the final for the talk about being happen. The relays was really good as usual. And then the aftermath, you have to aftershock of whoever's at the point enjoying himself. You get me? So this is like I said, whoever well, for now, whoever was supposed to find out. We don't know the final result yet until Monday. That's where everything will decide. So when Monday congrats, and if AJ win, congrats to this in or props to y'all. You get me? Props to those two walls. Props. For Henry for next year, hopefully you get for them. Hopefully get more person to participate, have more depth. Cause last year we had depth, to it. Bruce could have way participate, but depth to it last year. And last year was tough, but this year it was just different. This was just different. It was gonna be tough. It was just different this time. So yeah, hopefully they get depth. Cause that will help for next year. And also hopefully who's gonna participate sports again next year for Henry, they need to get yourself fit. Especially if they're going to participate in multiple events. If they don't have a sponsor, which I hope not, because you want to have a big number as much as you can when you're doing sports here or anything. You get me? So yeah. In my video, I don't have real for it, so yeah. Remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on the notification of upcoming videos.